this box are some cool things that I am excited to talk to you about. These you've seen before. These are the X2 climbing sticks from XOP that I use to get up and down the tree with. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it up here. In this box, we have the new Invader platform from XOP, because this is going to be my saddle hunting setup. So in the box you get some instructions and some stickers, some warning labels, and you get the harness attachment for the tree, as well as on the actual platform itself, you put this piece here, which bites into the tree and helps you when you're getting everything set up. So you add that to the top here. So that's going to help you bite right into that tree really, really well. So when you're camming it over, you get it onto the tree, you get the strap around the tree, you pull it up, and then you push it down. And that's going to get you the bite down here and the bite up here. There's a couple things about this Invader platform that I really want to point out, aside from the two very teethy, very strong connecting points. It has this sand powder coated finish to it. Gives you some grit to stand on with your boots. It's the same as the X2 climbing sticks. They also have them on the steps and the part that bites into the tree. So you're getting that same feature here. You've got the two front steps here for your feet. They also come aider ready. You can attach aiders in here. So your feet can go here, your feet can lean up against here, but you can also walk around and use these corner pieces and side pieces to get multiple different angles when you're up in the saddle, when you're up in the tree. So again, we're going to put this on outside, but you're basically going to get this level, put the cam around the tree, lift it up, push it down, and it'll bite and give you a very sturdy platform. You can also adjust the height if you want it level or you want it angled down a bit or angled up a bit. You can do that by just adjusting this adjustment screw on the back here. So the Invader platform has what they call the V-step system, and that's going to give you, like I said, these multiple flat angles to get your feet, whether you're on the back side, on the side, on the corner, on the front. You can mix and match where you want to get your feet. It does have a 35-degree adjustment that you can go up and down, like I said, with this adjustment screw. It's got the axiom teeth to really bite into the tree and give you a nice, sturdy, solid base. And there is a lifetime warranty on the metal components of the Invader. Also on the tree stands and all their products, the metal has a lifetime warranty to it. And this powder coated finish is called the DuraGrip Traction, which is a sandy powder coated finish. So the overall weight of the platform is 2.6 pounds. The weight rating on this is for 350 pounds. That's one thing I really like about XOP, is that their products can withstand a lot higher of weight threshold than other manufacturers that might have a 250 pound limit. The 350 pound limit just gives a little bit of extra comfort to the bigger guys who might be, you know, on the cusp of maybe they're over 250 or they're around 300 and they can't with confidence buy the other products. Having that 350 pound rating is a nice feature for the bigger fellas who still want to use this stuff and get up in the tree. So the platform dimensions are 12 inches by 11 inches. It's made of 6061 aluminum, and this beam height is 10 inches. So it does sit above when you fold it up, it does sit higher, which I have no issue with. Some people were making a point about that, but I've got no issue with that. You can still transport that very well. You can also attach your climbing sticks with the J-hooks right onto here and put it in your bag, or you can, you know, put your stick somewhere else and put your bag, attach the platform to the front of your bag. So the cam straps are DWR coated and have a UV treatment on them to help with wear with the weather, so that they can last as long as possible. So they do have a loop. Very simply, you get up in your tree, you put this on, you loop it, you go around the other side, you loop it, and then you pull it tight. And again, when you're pulling it tight, as we'll do outside, you're going to want to have it perfectly level with the tree. And then once you've got your cam strap tight, you're going to push up and then cam it over, and that's what's going to give you that bite. Alright, the next product here in the box is the Mutant saddle harness. This is a new saddle for 2024. In the box you get the saddle harness, you get the Dyneema bridge, you get your tether, you get your linesman's belt, you get 2 press-it knots, and you get your 2 carabiners, and you get an instruction manual. Alright, so in the box you're getting your tethered rope with a press-it knot and a carabiner. You're getting another rope for your linesman's belt, also with a press-it knot and a carabiner. So I'll go over how this all works. And then you've got your saddle. So this is the XOP Mutant saddle. It's got a mesh backing to it. Around the belt here, there's a number of spots where you can clip on other accessories that you might want to use, or if you want to, you know, have your sticks hanging off of it, you can attach those with a carabiner or something of that nature. Here's your Dyneema bridge, which is also adjustable. And you can also adjust the tension here so you don't get hot spots. You can raise this up higher, up lower, or keep it in the middle, depending on what you want. There is a belt with these metal clasps here to open and close, and the same smaller function of the same kind on the legs. So there's these MOLLE attachments on the waist belt, like I said, tons of room for adjustment. The quick link buckles, the Dyneema bridge, it's designed for comfort. It's very, there's lots of room for adjustment. It comes in a medium or an extra large. The medium is going to be 28 inches to 38 inches, and then the extra large is going to be 38 inches to 48 inches. So there's tons of room for adjustment here, and lots of room to fit most people. Again, the weight rating, as with the other items, is 350 pounds. So the medium saddle weighs 3.7 pounds, the extra large saddle weighs 4 pounds. So whether you wear it in or you take it in, it's totally up to you. And the rope is a 9mm vector rope. You can get a smaller rope. I do have another one in here if I want to go back and forth. This is the 8mm Predator tree tether and linesman belt, so it is a little bit smaller of a rope, but I'm going to give this one a try first and see how it works out for me. So it looks very durable, has abrasion resistant webbing, same with on the legs. So the waist belt and the leg loops are called double back X buckles in aluminum. I've heard some people say they don't like the aluminum, makes noise, but I mean, I'd rather have it be made of metal than made of plastic myself. This is one of the best price pointed saddles on the market, coming in at $119 US. So that's a pretty good price to get you started. Again, comes with the saddle, comes with the Dyneema bridge, you get your linesman's belt, you get your tether, you got the carabiners, you're good to go with this. And then the platform, coupled with the platform, it's going to be an awesome setup. I can't wait to get this on and out up in the tree. I'll show you here, putting this on. Very simple, get your legs in first. Keep the Dyneema bridge in front of you. And like anything else, take the time to make the adjustments to make everything fit you properly. There we go. There's lots of room in here. It doesn't feel like, you know, there's just a tiny piece of material. It really feels like when you're sitting up here, you're going to be well positioned. You know, feel it all the way down into the back of your legs, which is nice. Really is nice having all these levels of adjustment, and lots of adjustment can help with, obviously, depending on the season, you're wearing bulkier clothes, you're wearing multiple layers, you're going to want to be able to expand and contract these connection points to make it comfortable. And then once you get up in the tree and everything kind of tightens up, then you'll be able to really adjust and find out where you want everything seated. Before you get up in the tree, you need to attach your lineman's belt. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these belts. I believe these are exactly the same. Yes, these are exactly the same. What you're going to do is you're going to take your lineman's belt and you're going to put one side through the tab, put the other side with the prusik knot through the loop all the way through. So you wrap this around the tree, you lock your carabiner into the other side, and then all you're going to do is, if you want to get tighter to the tree, you're just going to pull on your prusik knot, just pull on the other rope, and that'll get you tighter. Or you can pull on the knot to loosen. So you pull up on the rope, you get it tighter. If you want to lean back, set up a stick, you want to loosen out, you just pull on the knot, or you pull up like this, and away you go. And that's how you get up. Once you're up, and you have your tether goes around the tree like this, and then this will attach to your Dyneema bridge like so. This is around the tree. And then you just lean back from there. And then what you can do is you can take your lineman's belt right off if you want. You can also attach another product called a conduct to either your tether or to your lineman's belt. Talked to a couple people, they kind of against using it on the tether because of the fact that this is constantly biting into your rope. Biting. Every time you move it to pull yourself up, give yourself more room, it's always biting. So having it on your lineman's belt might be better. So instead of relying on this knot, you're just going to attach a conduct to it, and it's a lot easier. So this conduct, you can attach your carabiner through here, and then your rope goes through here, and then all you have to do is adjust. As you pull the rope up, you're pulling this up, and then as you let the rope go, it's going to bite and stop you. So that is a very cool thing. It would save some time, I assume. I'm going to try using what I have right now with the lineman's rope the way it is set up. I will use this at some point, but I just want to give this set up first to go before I attach the conduct on here. I'm just going to use the prusik knot for now. The last thing we're going to talk about in here before we go outside is the orbit ring of... Apparently, I don't want it. Let's try that again. The last thing we're going to talk about before we go outside is the orbit ring of steps. So, what's cool about the orbit ring of steps is that when you're up in the tree, in your saddle, you've basically got this as your room to move around. Whether you're here, 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 wherever. What the orbit ring of steps does is it wraps around the tree and gives you stepping points all the way around, so you could literally walk around the tree. So it comes in this cool carrying bag, and in it is your line that goes around the tree, and then your steps. So these pegs will fold down and be your step. So a very cool design. This will go right in your backpack. Once you get up there, once you get your platform set up, you take out your other strap here, and you go around the tree, putting these three steps in different various places, and you can literally step as you go around, which is very cool. I'm going to set this up when we get outside. Another feature I've also heard people using it for is, instead of putting it at the bottom so that you go basically from your platform to your step and your step and your step, is you put the ring of steps above your head, and you can hang your bow, your bag, whatever, right off the top. So that's another option. And then it just folds up in the bag and goes right in your backpack, just like that. Boom. So that's really cool. So let's take all this stuff, let's get outside. I'll put a stick on and put the platform on, tether myself to the tree, and show you just how cool it is to be in the XOP Mutant saddle. Alright, so now this is the tree we're going to use. I'm going to put a couple of sticks on. Obviously I'll put the linesman's belt on so you can see how that works. I'll put a couple sticks on. I'll put the platform on, I'll cam it over. I'll put on the ring of steps. I'll get onto the platform and then tether myself in, and you can see what it looks like. I'm going to take an X2 climbing stick, put the cam buckle on, a lot of people want to go and pass the buckle around the tree. Just pass the stick around the tree to yourself, it's a lot easier. Get your stick set where you want it. Put the other loop on. Get it tight. Down, and that's how you know you're going to be nice and tight in there. Tie up your loose ends. You're not flopping around. Go here, tighten. There you go. Get it in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'll put the platform here so that I can just go step and then jump over. I realize we're not high off the ground, but it's just easier showing it this way. You get the picture. So if I have this here, I can step off of the stick onto the platform. So to do that, same thing. Take your end, put it on, Remember, you want this to be, now this is a bad example because this tree is leaning already. So once your strap is tight, good and tight, you're going to want to come up and then cam over. And now your bit is right in the tree. That's not moving anywhere. Here and here, nice and tight. So then, to get up, you're going to have your linesman's rope. Normally this would reach the side of your belt. For now, we'll just put it in the same part here. So you get the idea. You got the linesman's belt on. You want to go higher or tighter to the tree. You're just going to pull up on the tristic knot. And as you're here, remember, we're simulating being off the ground right now. So you could literally, with your linesman's belt on, just sit back. Do what you got to do with your tether. You're not going to fall. If you want more room, you just loosen out that knot. If you want to go tighter, pull the knot closer, and there you go. So I'll go give myself a little bit of room here. You just get up like that. And then what you're going to do is grab on to your tether. All right, so we're here. We're going to put on our tether, go back to where we clipped it. Okay. Put both ends through, get the knot through, and your other end through, just like that. You keep it at like forehead or just above your forehead height. And then you're going to clip yourself into your bridge, like that. Go over here. So now I'm up here. I unleash my linesman's belt. Should be good. Just sit back. Here we are. We're saddling. Woo! Now if you are super freaked out, you could leave your linesman's belt on, but really you don't need it anymore after this. Take your linesman's belt off. And if you have a side pouch, you could use your side pouch, or just get it all tied up so it's accessible. Clip it through the carabiner, and then, you know, clip the carabiner back on yourself like that. Then it's just all about finding the right adjustment for what fits for you. I can go over here and use these corner steps just like that. I can shoot from here. I can move around. I can shoot from here. This tree's a little wonky. It is leaning a little forward, so it's not the best ideal spot for that. But this is super comfortable. You want to take a break, you can lean for a bit. Oh yeah, this would be fun. Alright, so this is the XOP orbit ring of steps. So the way it works is there's a strap that goes all the way around. There's 3 pegs that you can put on the tree. And they look like this. So you can space them out however you see fit. And then when you've got them set, you just ratchet. Make sure it's good and tight, because you're going to be putting your weight on it. And then you can use them as footholds and pegs to get farther around the tree, which is cool. They fold up as well, so you can kick it. There's enough of a gap here. You could just tip it with your foot or leave it locked down, and away you go. That gives you extra room to walk around the tree when you've got your Invader platform set up. So we go in conjunction, something like this. Or roughly the same height, or maybe even a touch higher you want to get around, depending on how you want to set it up. I've also seen people putting it at their head level and using it as a hanger. Hang your bow, hang your bag, your pack, whatever you're bringing up with you. That's another idea, but they're designed to be steps for you to have more functionality around the tree. Saddle you can get around to a good 90% of the tree already. There's only a small fraction that it's harder to get in a position to shoot from, but the possibility is there, and this just gives you that much more ability to get yourself around the tree and execute your shot. Whoop. Rope off. Hang your bow up. Put that down. Obviously I'm going to do it properly, but now I'm up here. I've got my bow. I've set up a target right there. So, I'll show you that you can shoot from the tree. So, you could also flip yourself right around like this. Shoot from here. Pretty cool. See, I can shoot here, I can shoot here, I can go around like this, shoot here. Super comfortable up here. So this is the Mutant saddle with the Invader platform. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos like this. This is a lot of fun. I could stay up here all day. I can see why this is so, I can see why this is caught on. This is wicked. There'll be a whole lot more coming, so stay tuned for more. And I'm going to be hunting soon, so you'll be coming along for that. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe, share them with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. I don't want to get down.